Is my face swollen? I don't talk a lot about design. I think a lot of good content, a lot of helpful content can come out of design. My process, the industry, how I got there, boot camps, application processes, just all that. I think there's a lot of stuff I can do with it, but I honestly still, and this might be permanent, have zero intention of centering my videos, centering this channel around my work and my job. If you want to watch UX design videos or day in the life of UX designer videos, I can recommend some channels down below. Man, that's not how you market my channel. It's not a complicated subject. The biggest reason that I am not allowing myself to center my videos around product design or UX design or just working in tech overall is because I just want to draw a line between my work and my life. And I find that pretty funny and ironic because based on that, you would think from what I just said that I am really good at drawing a line between my work and in my life, that I have a good balance in my work life. Well, before I get into this video, I just want to shout out myself for baking a brookie, which is a brownie and a cookie. Look how scrumptious it looks. It's 10 a.m. Why am I eating this? So my personal advantages that I get working remote as opposed to working on site or in an office building are much better. And I say my personal advantages because my roommates think otherwise. I mean, you know, our priorities are different. But if there's one thing I kind of envy at the end of each day when they come home from work, when they come back after commuting there and back from work, you know, they have much more of a privilege to not have to be physically involved in work anymore because that environment of where they work is not at the same place in where they cook, where they sleep, where they do their laundry, where they play Mario Kart. And I am at times like self-sabotaging the line between my work and my non-work. I am consistently a 9-to-5 schedule, but at times I do see myself being online later at night, like 9 and 10 p.m. Sometimes I can be online in the weekends. Sometimes I can be online when I'm traveling. I was actually working as well when I went to Canada. I do want to deflect total blame from me because I don't like taking blame on things. Remote work environment in general does not set people up for the best work-life balance. Let's quickly look into it. As long as I am home, work is always accessible. I don't have to commute to work, which is great because I don't have a car. I don't like to drive, but I can roll out of bed at 8:57 and just open my laptop and get right to work. It's so easy. Like a little too easy. Because of that accessibility, I think most of us working remotely are always logging in more hours than if we were to go into the office. Like the work is just right there, you know? Like I can be doing any type of activity at home, like outside of my work hours, but constantly have the urge that I can get a little bit of more work done. And that's not because I need to do it, but it's just because I can. Deep work or focus time is harder to attain. If you don't know what deep work is, read this. General home life, I mean, it generally cuts into my productivity. There are house chores that, you know, when you live in a house, there are chores you have to do. There are dirty dishes. There are dirty clothes, cleaning, groceries, cooking, and I would rather complete them when I have the entire house to myself and I don't have to fight for the washer and dryer, I don't have to fight for the Swiffer, I don't have to fight for the sink. Actually, I'm not fighting for the sink. I fucking hate the dishes. We just don't take a lot of breaks when we should. And this goes back to accessibility. Because it is so accessible, even when it is nighttime, even when I should be sleeping or winding down, I always feel like I can be working. Speaking of not taking enough breaks, I just want to rant a little bit to most startup companies. I don't know how much time I can take when it says unlimited PTO. How much time is too much and how much time is little? When can I utilize my unlimited PTO? I just don't get it. So my solution so far, and I don't know how it's been working out. My solution has been just to never take any time off. And all this eventually leads to burnout. People in remote working environments tend to burn out more. And it kind of makes sense. When you add all the ingredients, we're logging in a lot more hours, and it just generally blends into our home environment. The environment that we should have the privilege in winding down just becomes another workstation for us. So you could be stressed more, we could be frustrated more, we could be logging in more hours, we could be watching Netflix stressfully. Alright, so I'm done with my rant. I'm not complaining about the work, I absolutely love it, but I want to make a YouTube video. So I've been speaking to a couple of my coworkers and a couple friends on Zoom or on Messenger. I've asked their tips and stuff like that, and their personal ways on how to create a better work-life environment for themselves. Here's some of the things that I've been told. I have been told, wait, I want another brownie. I have been told to dress the way you would if you were to commute to work. I don't really wanna. Wait, I'll be right back. I've been cycling through these 3 hoodies on Zoom this entire winter. And I think I've been doing the same for YouTube as well. Trust me, I have more clothes. I've read a lot that your eating and exercise habits may become worse while working remote. So I've actually been a lot more conscious about taking action for both of them. I've definitely been cooking a lot more since the beginning of 2022. And that's the one thing I really did not put much effort towards, but recently I've just finding the recipes, going grocery shopping, it makes it more exciting. And because of that, cooking the foods I want to eat makes me feel better, and eating delicious foods make me happier. And if I feel good and I'm happy, I'm much more productive in work. I mean, like, seriously, who doesn't like good food? Put your hand down. And in the case of the gym, I mean, personally, I just really like working out. And outside of just going to the gym, there are a lot of different ways that you can stay in shape, even if you're just at home and you don't want to leave your house. There are stretches of periods where I've done Chloe Ting workouts or at-home YouTube workouts, It is a lot of patience, and it takes time in finding what engages you and what entertains you. You can really go so far in forcing yourself into a workout or in a diet or in a palette. I hope you can reserve the time to figure out what you like. When it comes, and I think it's really important. Especially when you're working remote. That's all I can say. And when it comes to separating home and work, I do have a designated stop time. That includes gym, dinner, Mario Kart. But at times after winding down, I can get back to work if I need to, whether it is finishing the remaining work that I feel like I have to do in the day, or just I have my design juices flowing and I want to squirt it out. Wait, that sounded disgusting. Designers, artists, you know what I mean when I say that. And also, if there were alternative means in working outside of home, if I want to, I would do it much more often. WeWorks are just wonderful. There are co-working spaces that my company subscribes to, and they have tons of different layouts and desks and rooms and conference rooms that I can just book whenever I'm in New York, DC, Philadelphia, Boston, and you just go for the day. But there aren't any in Baltimore, so so I'm kind of stuck here. So most weekends I'm kind of elsewhere. And when I mean elsewhere, not in Baltimore, I'm typically somewhere during the weekend. But I'm here this weekend. It's Sunday. It's 10 a.m. So I guess I'll just go work. Sorry, I just wanted to add these couple things to end it. Oh, but before I do, I got some new drip. Let me put it on. Now this is prime memorabilia. All right, the first thing I want to say is that I'm not saying that I'm completely against making design related videos. If there are things about what I do or what designers do in general that you are curious about, you can let me know. I have my social media, I have my email in the description. It's always been there. I don't think anyone ever checks it though. All right, second one. I joke a lot, or I think I do. I do fill my week a lot with stuff to do, but my weekends I really honestly don't look at my work at all. Spend your weekends having as much fun as you can. You don't have any homework. You're not in college anymore. Actually, wait. College students could be watching this too. But if you are working and you do have the weekends off, use that time to explore the things that make you happy and fascinated and will keep you entertained. Go visit some friends, go see a new country. Wait, you can't do that on the weekends. This is why I need a script. And the last thing is your work is not your life. Your life does not revolve around your work. Don't get so involved into it. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for your company. So I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep.